I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm a little bit nervous because if it doesn't work, if you want to be by yourself, secluded, this is a place to do it. I was just gonna say, watch out for snakes. This is so steep.
Wow. Who in their right mind thought, this is a great place to put a campground? Because you do not want that crawling in your RV. So we're scrambling looking at the wildfire websites. Matthew's called the local fire department and the local National Forest office, and what do they say?
All right, y'all, so you remember in a previous episode when this happened. There should be a big pane of glass hanging right here. I went online and did a lot of research, and a lot of people said just use clear marine grade silicone. So that's what we got. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Don't go out and buy this brand quite yet. We need to know if it works. Got it at Walmart. It says it sticks to glass, wood, plastic, metal, you know, the whole 9 yards. And what's important is it has a tiny little tip right there, which is good because, and I don't expect you to see this detail, but there is a groove right in here, right where my finger's running up and down. There's a groove. And I need to put this silicone in that groove, and then we're gonna try to put it back on the window. So let's see if we can do this. I only get one chance, because once the silicone goes in here, it either works or it's permanently screwed, so no pressure. All right, if you notice a slight change in me, it's because I put my glasses on, because I had my contacts on before, and if you wear contacts, maybe you know that it's easier to see distance, at least for ours, than it is up close. So when I take my glasses off, I can see anything, any detail up close, but with my contacts in, forget it. This stuff says you have 10 minutes to play with it and then it skins over. 10 minutes is all you get, and then it starts to dry. And then in 24 hours, it's cured, which means we're gonna give it a little bit of a safety measure and say 48 hours. So we're not gonna touch this window for 48 hours afterwards. Now this stuff may ooze around, so I'm not gonna go all the way to the edge. I'm gonna leave like an inch or two from the edge. All right, let's see if I can do this. All right, y'all, time is of the essence. I think I'm just going to put it on the window like this. Let's do a quick test. Nope, it's not gonna just fall down. All right, got the latches in. This is for all the money. What I'm doing, in case you're wondering, is I'm pushing down as hard as I can. I think this is good. We're gonna leave this for 48 hours. As much as I'm gonna wanna play with it, I'm gonna wanna move it up and down and stuff, no touchy. 48 hours and we'll come back to you. For you, hopefully it won't be that long, and we'll just show you what happens. Is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Put in the comments below. Have you ever tried this?
All right, y'all, guess what day it is? It's been a week and a day since we had a tire blowout. And there is our new tire on the ground that we got at Walmart.
Yo!
We got done with our chores, aka changing the tire, and we're gonna go have some fun. We're gonna take y'all with us, and we're going to a place called Gila Box, blah, 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 conservation area.
We'll put it on screen. It's Gila Box something.
Like I said, blah, 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 blah.
We haven't been there before. We haven't even scouted it out online very much. We're just kind of gonna go truly explore and see what we can get into. We don't really have any agenda.
Now, if you're like me, when he types it on the screen, you're gonna see it spelled with a G, and you're gonna want to go Gila, because that's what I like to do. I like to look at words and be like, no, it's not Gila, it's Gila or Gila, but
Gila, like Gila monster. Y'all, this is, I'm going to call this southeastern Arizona, just outside of Safford, Safford. Wow.
I can't get over the green trees. This looks like something you would find in the east, right?
I know.
Let's go to the very corner and give y'all a look. Oh, you can hear the river. So cool. Oh, there's a road down there. You can get really close to it. It's like a little dam, y'all. Look. Look at this pretty looking cactus. I know y'all are probably like, it's not a cactus. Well, tell me what it is. I would like to know. All right, y'all, we just saw a sign that said 15% grade. There is a campground up here too, y'all. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to bring an RV down this.
No.
Y'all, we're at the Riverview Campground. As you can see, let me show you this road into this spot. This is spot number 3. Look how long it is. So you probably have to back in here if you have a fifth wheel. But the problem is getting here, right, Matthew?
Some of these turns are so tight, fifth wheel would never make it. If you have a truck camper, if you're a van lifer, maybe a very, very small Class C with good clearance. The river must be way down there.
You can't see the river, y'all, but you can hear it. You get, what is that, a grill? A fire grill?
Good.
A charcoal grill. And that is a fire pit.
With another grate on it.
Yes, you can cook. Look at this covered picnic table.
This is nice. I could stay here for 2 weeks.
So we came here for y'all. So for y'all that have a rig that is small enough to get down here, or you're adventurous and you're gonna try it anyways, we thought that we felt obligated to show you this beautiful BLM campground.
So this is Riverview, right?
Yeah,
Riverview Campground.
Riverview Campground. It's like what I was telling Matthew. I'm like, who in their right mind thought this is a great place to put a campground? I mean, it's super long sites. It's not busy at all. There's like a truck camper and a car camper.
So y'all, when you're in the Gila box, and that's just what I'll call it, because their name is entirely too long. That when you're in Gila box, they have just random trails here and there. All trails does not do it, but you don't need all trails all the time. Sometimes you just need to follow what you see.
All right, y'all. Y'all are probably wondering why is it called Gila box. I mean, I was wondering why it's called Gila box, because I'm like, is it shaped like a box? I found the box. Y'all want to see it? Look, it's the box. It was some type of structure, but it's shaped like a box, and there's another structure up there. What say you? Who, they're loony?
You.
Oh, whatever. I think he was talking about himself. He likes to talk about himself a lot, so.
What?
It's him, not me. Anyways, y'all saw the box, the Gila box.
We just passed these. Desert globe mallow. Little tiny orange flowers.
Y'all look, there's something called a strawberry hedgehog. No.
Hedgehog. His pronunciation was Sean again.
Hedgehog. Everybody say it together. Hedgehog.
Hedgehog. There we go.
I would like to see that. Kind of cool, yo. And there's the Acetilla.
Acetillo.
Okay, I still got it wrong. And this is Matthew's favorite. The
cholla.
I got it right.
Any kind of cholla is just evil. Those things grab a hold of you and they don't let go, like you owe them money or something. It's just horrible. All right, you remember that flower board we just showed you? These are those globe mallow things. They're little orange flowers and they look like little cups, and the little flies or bees or whatever those things are, love them. Look at that. How pretty are they?
But don't let Matthew fool you. He called it a globetrotter a second ago.
Sean called it a globetrotter. Now we're gonna go see what we can see on this overlook. But this is your overlook.
You can see that empty campground except for 2 people.
Wow, you can. Look at that, y'all. That way down yonder way is the campground. Panning left, you can see the dark horse is down there somewhere on your screen. Look at how beautiful this is. And it just goes on forever, the way it looks. All right, one more thing on our way down. Do you remember that board that we showed you that had the different kind of cactus on there? Well, Sean found her favorite one. Look at this, pink flowers. And that looks mighty fuzzy, which means it hurts. All right, here's another one, y'all. Look at that, it's just peeking out from the rocks. Isn't that the cutest thing? Look at all those pink flowers. I remember once a very long time ago, we bought a tiny little cactus for our home. We were living in an apartment, some darn place, and they had hot glued on a couple of flowers. Can you believe that? These are not hot glued on there. These are nature straight from God. Look at that. That is all kinds of pretty.
I just love looking at all the beauty out here.
I know, this is so neat with all these different variety of plants, and it's so green. If you want to know more about the sensory part of the experience around here, one thing we notice is, just that. It's not bothersome, it's just something to get used to, is the sound of light buzzing. It's not constant like a mosquito in your ear. It's just you get little flies and little bugs that are attracted to all these flowers. So you just got to live with it. They're not really bothering us, except for the occasional nut job that wants to just buzz right in your face. Otherwise, it's really nice. And that reminds me of Grouse Mountain, because it was the same thing. When you get a field of flowers, you got to share the flowers.
That's true, but do y'all remember when we were back in Montana at Buffalo Jump?
Oh, that was extreme.
My hair was exploding with bugs. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, we'll link that below, but oh.
I don't know if you want to watch that, because that was pretty gruesome. Really gruesome.
It was pretty bad. According to the Osmo footage that you saw, we took some road called Rim Road. And
Bonita Rim Road, yeah.
Yeah, Matthew had to lock the back tires. We didn't have to go on 4-wheel drive, and I didn't like it. It was bringing back memories of Gookin Mountain.
My girl did so good. She did so good. She wasn't too terribly nervous, just a little. But I would recommend high clearance and 4-wheel drive. I didn't need 4-wheel drive, but if you don't have it, don't come up here, because you need the option.
I honestly think if I never would have had that experience of Gookin Mountain, I probably would have been fine, but...
Y'all,
here's the
this
view.
Is amazing. Look at this view. Oh my goodness.
Let me give y'all a 360.
Holy moly, this is you get panoramic views.
Look at the view on this side is better.
Holy cow.
Forget that side, y'all. Look at this side.
To all of our armchair traveler family, look at this view. That is Graham Mountain right there with the snow on it. It always looks like you're the same distance away.
Look at these mountains. Y'all, we just decided to walk from the truck down the road a little bit because we didn't know the condition of the road and if we would have a place to turn around, but...
It turns out we would.
But while he's getting the picture, y'all, you can see the road's right here. And even this road we're standing on, we could have backed the truck up, but you don't know. We're just out exploring, but since we're under a time constraint, we just didn't know where we could turn around. So.
And that's the thing. If we're driving down the road, we don't mind driving for infinity, but As it turns out, we're only at about a quarter tank of fuel. And we have a long ways to go with no fueling stations in the road, so.
Oh, look at those.
Oh, those are different. What are those, Sean? I've never seen those before.
Y'all look, I don't want to get my shadow in it or y'all ain't gonna be able to see it. Look at those.
Look at these beautiful things. I have never seen flowers that look exactly like this ever, anywhere. Now you may be screaming at your TVs, oh, that's such and such. Okay, well, put it in the comments below. I can't hear what you're saying, so put it in the comments, tell us what these are, but these are amazingly beautiful flowers.
All right, y'all, we're at a cemetery called Sanchez Cemetery. I've never seen a cemetery with rock graves. Have you?
Wow. No, I have not.
Look at that. It's so interesting.
Wow. That is definitely local.
Wow, y'all. Leave us
I wonder what these represent because these don't have name placards on them.
Leave us a comment below. Have you ever been in a cemetery with graves like this? Wanted y'all to see one more grave. It's looks like a teddy bear marker right here. Must have been a little kid.
Oh,
Aw.
yeah.
Look how cute that marker is, though.
Yeah.
So sad.
All right. It's a moment of truth is upon us. So we took the marine grade silicone and we put a small bead and then reattached this bar. You know, the bar where you have these things, the little latches. So hopefully the internet wisdom says that should be enough. That should work for years to come is what they claim. But this is me doing it, or this is us doing it, so who knows if we did it well or not. It's been over 2 days. It said it needed 24 hours to cure. I gave it 48 hours, and actually that was as of last night. So it's been 2.5 days. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm a little bit nervous because if it doesn't work, then I gotta try to do it again. So let's see. Can you see the window?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, the window's attached.
Uh-huh.
And
It's working.
And y'all can tell, cause look, you can tell the window went up because it changed color. Yay, Matthew fixed it.
Yay, I didn't break it. Yay! I was nervous. Now the real test is going to be if it doesn't all of a sudden go boom and then crash back down. But I was nervous because you can't use very much. There's a tiny little groove that you have to work with. And you put that little bitty bead on there and then put it back on the window and it's like you can't even visually see that it went to the right spot. But so far so good. Thank God it at least works for a day because I know I'm wearing a flannel. It's gonna get into the 90s here, like 93 during the day. There will be no flannel, and we need all hands on deck, as they say. Every window that opens needs to be open. So far it works. If it ever goes boom in the night, we'll tell you.
All right, y'all, I'm not gonna get too close to them, but let me zoom in. Do y'all see this ant bed? I don't want them on my feet, but I'm just zooming in. Just look at that. They look like really big ants. Not sure what kind of ants they are. I don't think they're fire ants. But look how massive that hole is, and they're just crawling. They're not really close to our RV, but we spray our landing gear and stuff so they don't want to get attempted to come into our RV. Let me zoom out and then I'll show you the perspective of where the RV is. So over there. So that's another thing, y'all, when you're boondocking, to just look around and see, are you parking it in an ant bed? Are you putting your jacks or your stabilizers down, or your tires or your stairs in an ant bed? Because you do not want that crawling in your RV. Yeah, there they are, happy as can be. These little, well, they're not little, I'm going to call them big ants. Wow, y'all, what a difference a day could make, or maybe even a couple of weeks. I present to you Mount Graham.
Or smoke.
And I woke up this morning, I was looking out the windows and I'm like, man, I wanted to do our final, talking heads here, and I had it all picture perfect in my head of how it was going to turn out. And I said, what is that? I thought it was a fog. I thought it was just going to be cloudy and it was going to start to clear, and then it started creeping up towards the top of the mountain and getting thicker, and then I smelled a scent in the air. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of like that campfire scent.
Yeah, but it doesn't smell like our heads are in a campfire. It smells like there's a fire way away and we're just getting the smoke. So
I was like, okay, there's a fire. So immediately, because we've had this problem before when we were in Pinedale, Wyoming, it actually turned out to be a fire, but we didn't know. I'm like, doesn't the sun look weird today or something like that? And then the camp post was kind of scrambling and stuff. Well, we have no camp post here, so we're all on our own. So we're scrambling, looking at the wildfire websites. Matthew's called the local fire department and the local National Forest office, and what do they say?
And well, the difference is when you look at the sky here, and we're not going to move the camera for you, but when you look at the sky here and look up towards the sun, it's blue. Whereas in Pinedale, you remember the sun was a weird color. There was so much smoke. This seems to be just lower atmosphere. And that's why when I called the National Forest Service, even though we're on BLM land, the mountain is in National Forest. So Grand Mountain is Coronado National Forest. So I called them, and it turns out to be the same agency. The same guy for both BLM and National Forest answers the phone. So he's used to me by now asking stuff. So he said he saw that coming in, but he's got no reports of any fires. So there's no fire report anywhere. So this is really just blown in from somewhere, and we checked all the websites and there's no fires reported around us. So this is just where the atmosphere took it.
Yeah, you can see it, you can kind of smell it. It wasn't even windy last night, y'all. We could see the city and everything.
Oh, it's so pretty at night. Right behind us, you can see along the base of the mountain, you can see there's a road there, and I forgot what, is that 191?
I think so.
But you can see all the lights. There's not many businesses there, not many houses either, but you can see them, and it's really nice at the base of the mountain. It's almost like they decorated for Christmas.
And it looks worse over there, which I think that's more to the west. So we're just being, what's the word? Vigilant. And if we need to move, we need to move. We're leaving tomorrow anyways. Hopefully we don't have to move till tomorrow because today is a work day. But it's very important to, be observant of the weather wherever you are, especially when you're boondocking, because you're not going to have that campground or that camp post to give you information. Inform you.
But it doesn't look like there's anything worth being worried about here. It's just literally it's just smoke, so we're okay.
Right. All right, so let's talk about the shirt in the room. Well, we're not really in a room, but you know what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all, when we meet you in person especially, and we've seen in the comments too, point out that we say y'all a lot.
Y'all. We like y'all, and we like saying y'all,
and some of y'all said y'all even made a game about when you watch us, how many times are we going to say y'all? So our heads were spinning, our creative minds, and we're like, maybe we should create a t-shirt, a camping t-shirt that has RV on it, and it has y'all on it.
So here we go. And we like it. And a lot of y'all, no pun intended, have said that you like it as well. Where have we put this on?
We put it on all of our socials. This is the first time it's being shown on our YouTube video, but if you haven't seen it until now, then be sure you're following us on Facebook. We put it also on our community page on YouTube. So we have it on our website, BROKENDREAMSREBORN.com.
We have it on our website, but the most importantly is there's a link in the description of this YouTube video, and it'll go directly to the shirt. You don't have to go searching for it. You don't have to go hunting for it. It's so easy. We have 5 different colors. This is navy. The beautiful Sean is wearing. We have 5 different colors, and we got the price as low as we could get it. So we think it's a good price, good quick shipping, really fast. So check it out. Check the link in the description. You go right to it.
We've had a lot of good response from it. A lot of y'all have given us great feedback and support for it and bought the shirt. And a lot of you said y'all were going to buy a shirt. Matthew even he let me get it first to see how it would look. He even likes it so much, he's gonna buy one because this is a unisex shirt, y'all. So boys and girls can wear it. It's very comfortable.
We do have a sizing chart, though.
Yeah.
When you take the link to our website, there's a sizing chart. So that should help you. If you're not sure, check the sizing chart.
Look, y'all, it's a cow thing. Now,
yeah, you go through this because cows can't.
So we think. We just saw cows walk over a cow grate.
We did, online, a video. It looked like they were wading through water.
Yeah. So I'm guessing, does that mean we're entering the cow territory?